here it goes again. Time will wait for us, so I thought. I've been grass out of luck, it's just the usual stuff and all. But where your footsteps go, what am I doing here? I don't know how you're feeling now. Hope you were not lonely. Worrying about the weather. Are you crying? Coming home, coming home. I'll be waiting for your words. I'll be there, proud of you. Can't wait to see you smiling. Coming home, coming home. But those words seem just to fade away. The sun has gone down a long time ago. Our goddamn, our school, our neighborhood, places to love. Can't find anything left of you.
Okay, I think that should be everything. Though the iPad's not exactly on yet. So give me a moment. It is fully charged, so it should be good there. It's just not mirrored. Everything's green. Give it a moment. It's just projecting green onto the screen. There we go. Okay, everything looks to be unmuted. Lamp is in place. There. Everything should be correct. I don't know why I have to get multiple of the Predazord offers in a row, though, because that's just dumb. Minimize that. Bring that up. Arcan mode. Wolf Crimson. Reiki. Isosel. I think. Okay, everything looks good. Yeah. It's gonna be the case, and audio's desynced already. Great. Audio's heavily desynced already. More like the mirroring software is insanely behind already. Preferably I want to get the corruption zones leveled up, or collect the leveled up loot version, so I need to get a decent bit of damage. So, you know what, we'll use this. Yeah, the ending season on bronze, but we'll see. Maybe we can get something interesting for today.
Whether or not that will happen, I do not know.
There. I can try to get those types of things right, but I'm not using Goldar right now. But I still have to practice with that and eventually get it to work. So, maybe every so often I will just use it for no reason. There we go. Found a match. Don't you dare be the opponent. You just said you're gonna grind to silver, but, yeah. We'll see. The opponent is taking forever to connect. Okay, well, up to you guys whether or not we will be even taking a win against this opponent, because it looks like they might not be here. It's taking forever to connect. Depending on if it's me disconnecting or the opponent, we'll see. But I'm streaming, and my connection looks to be very much clear. Who is the unlucky person who just got disconnected? Or is it really gonna be me? We'll see. Okay. Prepare. And nope, it's the opponent. Why? Look at this mismatch! And they're not even gonna get to be here. It's 10 medals. We lose time and damage. I can disconnect and no one loses. What do we do here? If I disconnect, all the damage is gonna be ignored, so don't worry about the damage. They're not here, just so you know. I'm just lowering their health. Through this. And now we can choose. We can go ahead and just disconnect. And I don't get damage anyway. And they don't lose any medals. It's only going to be 10 medals. But that's the question. Do I disconnect or don't I? Because this is dumb. First opponent and they're not even allowed to fight back. Double blocks. Take the point. Really? Nah. Listen, no one wins here. No one wins here to begin with. There, disconnected. The match doesn't exist, they don't lose medals, and I don't get medals, nor do I get damage. That's the only thing. If the damage if the damage actually contributed, then it would work. But you can tell, yeah, you'll see now. The corruption zone does not progress. Yeah, see, 19 with barely any progress. And guess what? The match doesn't exist. Anyway, stupidity. That's what we're gonna call it. So there, they lost nothing, I got no damage. All that happened is no one had anything happen. And it was pretty obvious from the start. No one won. Yep, no one loses medals, no one gets damage, and that's about it. All that happened there. And we saw from the very start of the match that they were not there, so it is a sad situation of Enway being stupid with their connection. And kicking the opponent before they even get to fight. The fact that there's no reconnect button is very much concerning. How they can't sync it back up. Chris!
3, 2, 1, go!
This is certainly a opponent to appear. Nope. Stump! Headbutt! We'll let it continue. I don't know if it's really here, but who knows. Get rid of this. Okay, fine. You recovered. How much did you recover, though? You really wanted that, huh? You wanted that combo. Too bad Adam allows me to do this. Nope! Headbutt! Another mismatch, though. Still another mismatch, Mr. I'm in bronze. Oh, hey, look, it's a box. That is a useless box. Let's unlock the next corruption zone. The only use this thing has is if it gives any epic shots, which is not even guaranteed, because what happens there is I just get maybe 4,000 coins from a box like that, and that's it. And it's useless, mostly. Like, I don't know why they had to copy the... I don't know where the origin of these so-called higher tier boxes are, but clearly, I think I remember them being possibly from Clash Royale, being the original variation of these things. But I'm not sure. All I know is that everyone needs to update how their boxes work, because clearly that box is horrendous. For how rare it's supposed to be, it's horrendous. Yes, the Super Morph box actually has guaranteed epics. Those don't.
3,
Okay, well, you've got one breaker, right? Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Not gonna teleport backwards? Double crits. That one's on me. That was too slow. Up you go. Let's see what we can do here. Nope. Go to your corner. There we go. Dodged! You've been dodged, but yeah, it didn't help. They had a strike that could just hit me. They just have that type of strike. And I'm not allowed to block there. Okay, so decently low damage right now. Can't dodge. Set it up. And they try to backdash. They're going to super. Nope! They pressed the wrong button. Hello, Ritra. Psycho Pink still lacks damage in a sense, so she really needs to just combo. Or never mind, I just have too much armor. I don't know. All I know is if they hit me with a, if they hit me with something like that, yeah, just be aware you can dodge anything by just using a specific trick. Run in it or teleports. I mean, people can listen to the Predazord. That's one other thing. Here, we summon the Predazord. Why not? Yes. He's here.
2, 1.
Well, so be it. Scream. No, breaker trap! You can't delay it that much. And he continues. Okay. You going to get knocked out of range? No. Great, they just get what they want there. In the middle of a dash, and they still get a true combo. Could have just dashed. Here you go. Just get kicked. Recover to 7. You're gonna take that risk, aren't you? And okay, fine. It gets a reach. Primary slot doesn't exist. How much energy you get? Or how much does this have to do? Great. Nope. Beam. Tell him. Do you have a block? No, you don't. I break the rules of the game. I have armor. He has to fight me differently. Be aware, I will keep track of what you just used. Is it though? Let's see. Does Global take it? Yes, it does. Global has taken it. Global has taken it. I do not know what the next character needs to be. All I can say is, you know, I just need to make it interesting and not a boring character as an addition. Still, every character that's been after Ninja Kimberly have been good enough. Of a good release, good animation, along the lines of actually being balanced. Though anything to do with Nick is apparently still stupid, because that's the only problem that Troy has. Of being annoying. We're supposed to expect the first teaser next week of the next character. How should I know why they buffed the super again? They made it easier to get on release, and then they buffed it again. You've got too many blocks. And then you press nothing. Okay. 5 hits, good enough. Back away. Great. Of course, you get nothing but breakers right now. Okay, block in the middle slots. Block, block, and block. They've got nothing but blocks. Yep, taking the risk there. And we're back away. Billy, get out of the way! And no. They decided they didn't want to actually attack. Fine, they don't rotate. Get rid of the tail whip. I need my armor. And then they're in range. There. On to the next one. That's another corruption box. Good enough. Aisha. Not needed, but so be it. His talent tree is still questionable. I don't have a raid ranger helping me, so that's not progressing that. Ninja Storm... Yeah, I don't see that happening. With Lothar existing, I don't think we're going to see another Ninja Storm just yet. Obviously, the most popular rangers will be added after a certain amount of time. Like, for example, the fact that we have every single Ninjetti.
3, 2,
So who's even part of that group? Who's even part of those types of characters? Nope. That's an armor. How many blocks you got? That's the question now. There it is. I need to get rid of this stupid thing out of the middle slot before it gets in my way. And of course you want to be like that. Stagger them. No. Really? Stomp once. And punish that. No, of course. You're not allowed to add a dash. Stomp. Headbutt. Really gonna let that get... That's gonna happen, I guess. Yeah, what else? I can let that happen and then just not. And of course it hits. Fine, go ahead. We all know I'm not allowed to press a button here. Wow. Primary slot blocked off. Yeah, if Jim gets added though, they're supposed to update Orion's model. That's the problem. And they're too lazy to do that. So when that character gets added, we're not going to see that type of update. We're supposed to get a Samurai Ranger at some point because Antonio got buffed. But who knows when they'll care about that. And not to mention the other stack characters. What happened to Merrick? What happened to all the older ones? Psycho Green still suffers. Once again. No Psycho Green to exist. Kira's basically fine-ish with her stacks. If only they did something more. But she's got way too much utility to realize that that is not exactly, she doesn't exactly need help in that sense, because she's got a lot of damage in her primary, while her middle slots maybe could use some adjusting. She doesn't have much range, but she has insane utility with how easily she can dodge everything and punish things with her breakers. She's literally just a middle slot spammer. I do not have Nick, nor will I use him. Go speak to someone else in Avid if you want that type of thing, but simply put, it's all about dashing. You learn just dash when you press the button. The strike can be sped up, or you can do the back version. That's all it is. Backdash, forward dash, doesn't matter which one, after your strikes, or whichever thing you have available for your breaker. I would say meh. Today is just about meh. I mean, how about this, Spider-Geddon? It's more like they just give the Levi treatment, because clearly they gave a different legendary that same treatment and increased his stack amount. They could just do the same with Merrick. But guess what? They could maybe take it even further. Give him 10 stacks. And he only consumes 6 when he uses his breakers. Or at least 5, because that's basically all he needs. So 10 stacks and using a breaker consumes 5. That way he can keep his speed boost once he reaches 5. I give you have 5 stacks. Now you're very fast. Anything above that, you're still level 3. Now you can actually have 2 sped up breakers in a row. Can you stop using V2 to start? Bruce has used V2 twice now to start the match. Nope. Okay, that didn't help. Stomp! You've been red again. Up we go. Anyway, I need this block gone, but I'm gonna use this breaker trap. Okay, he did not cancel. Scream in their face! What you got? Stomp! Headbutt! No. Nothing. Okay. Slash there. Well, like I said though, I'm pretty sure Merrick just sets the hitboxes up that you can't get rid of. Projectile. And not to mention a reminder that Merrick's super is still a low health super. He has a stack system and a super. He's Levi, but different. But the fact is, they could just simply do something for Merrick, because why is he still expensive, and why is he... Reminder that Merrick doesn't have any rushdown. There is no EU server-related matching, it's global ranking. There's no such thing as being top 1 in global AU server, whatever. I think you mean EU, but still. There's one, yeah, it's not even just that smart again. It can be a timed dash as well. You can dodge it with a timed dash depending on your opponent's, depending on your backdash speed, you get that. You can just dodge it, even if you're so close to the corner. Nick. It's only Nick and Casey. Yep. Nope. Nope. Cancel. Yep, there's your block. And no. We're gonna have to take you to the corner. And that's on you. Okay, to your corner you go. We're gonna recover to 7, and there. Headbutt again. We'll be leaving them in a wall. That's all it is. And you continue. There goes a Nick that doesn't know how to Nick. Or rather, maybe just... that was just bad RNG. I just had everything. Broken character proof design, but it feels like... Nah, listen. How about this? The losing the stacks thing is different. It doesn't exactly make sense for Antonio because... here's the thing. Every other thing makes sense, but the worst part about it is the fact that Antonio's doesn't make sense. Him losing stacks doesn't make sense. He doesn't have the stacks. It's not on him. He applied it to you. So the fact that his stacks was different, where if you hit him very hard, you cure yourself. That was the whole idea there, I believe. But now he just does that. Now he just has the Levi situation. And reminder that that wasn't even that wasn't even on release. Levi got buffed to keep his stacks. So think about it. They didn't want to do that for any other character, it seems. I don't know if there's really an answer for that one. Specifically, if you mean to play or design. I still can't... yeah. Still don't know what I'm supposed to try and answer there. And, of course. Fine, you take the risk with your middle slot. You jump. Can't even press a button. How much energy do you recover? 1? Yeah. 1 fire damage. 352. Yeah, I don't get to destabilize your connection to the grid, apparently. But you get a set of something that's basically immune to freezing and burning on fire. Uh-huh. And then you ignore that. Wow, okay. So you want to ignore these things, don't you? Of course. At least that hits. Out of range. Okay, that one is on no game. So back away. You're gonna super? Tail whip. Tail whip again. One more. I almost didn't time that one right, but still. Yeah, of course. What is he gonna do now? Nothing. Too early for another global. Heckle needs to be able to cancel. And a reminder, also fix his hitboxes. Again. He still can't hit. I don't bother with solo raid. It's also the same thing over and over. I do not think that's good. That's not going to do anything. Playing raids over and over is the same thing every single time. It's just playing a match, taunting the AI to force it to attack because the AI reads your inputs. So taunting them forces them to actually press a button instead of them waiting for your button. Which then they counter. They're not the one. You're not exactly wasting. They're not wasting their time. They're wasting your time. Well, what do you start with this time? I'm gonna use my primary again. I don't get stunned. You hit me and do damage. You don't stun me. Anyway, I'm standing in their face. They're not gonna be able to push me away. Unless I do nothing. Okay. 7, and wow. Maybe I should remove the block out of my primary slot, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead. Get rid of this. Yep. Wow. I did armor. I didn't spam the armor. Did you really have to get it twice? Away with you! Beam! Well, that happened. I wouldn't say so, especially with how things are going there. No. Yep. All I know is I'm not finding any opponents right now properly. Reminder, I'm pretty sure there's a global cooldown, so I'm not going to be getting that anytime soon again. Oh, there's another, Nick. This one actually has a strike. Still cornering them. If I can. Beam! I need to get rid of the block. Scream in their face. Scream in their face again. And I'll have to stump and chump if I see a Nick assist. There we go. 1, 2, cancel. Stay in their face. And you miss. Wow, so little damage. Damage! This time for Beam. Reminder, you saw I got 3 hits. You saw a little damage I got on my beam. Yeah, FPS drops. Sad. Anyway, you saw 3 hits on my beam. They didn't get to land their snap. That's the trade-off. Fix both anyway. You're not allowed to just fix Nick. If you don't fix Black Dragon's problem, you don't get to. And besides, it's not a Black Dragon problem. Dragonor, Matrini, Mesogog, all 3 of those have the same problem because of stagger distance. But the problem is your newer characters stagger back further. So Black Dragon loses damage. And not to mention the whole Kimberly, leader that staggered out of range of Heckle's Breaker. Just remember, you caused that. You're doing that with the stagger distances. So fix them. Fix the stagger distances, but also fix consistency of every move. I'm ignoring that one. Yeah, of course. Notice how Zed actually just simply doesn't do anything special. Zed simply dazes you. He doesn't do anything special with his shoving you backwards until the 3rd hit. And then he just dashes forwards and gets every attack. Like, Dragon doesn't get anything special there. Not allowed to dash yet. Wow. And you get the poke. Yeah, of course. More cost. Wow. Yeah, he gets to be faster. Why not? Yes, clearly. Real original. You get to be faster and your beam actually gets to land. And you get follow-ups on the things. Just to be able to guarantee the last hit. Geki, that's not the problem. More like someone else is supposed to actually have the ability to rush down. You still grab someone else being able to teleport, so Zed's teleporting over here should not be any different. Clearly, we can see they have a beam attack. Remember, Zed has a whole staff beam, okay? Remember that. Yo, he has a whole staff beam. And he gets to do a follow-up afterwards. Okay? So where's Black Dragon's charge? You have a super and you have V2 attacks. You also teleport your opponent. Actually, yeah, there's another thing. Just remember this. You can actually see when Zed lands his special strike, he teleports his opponent if they were too high. Yeah, he teleports you into the location. If you hit too far, you hit too close, or you hit too high or hit too far, he will teleport you in range. He will teleport you into perfect position. You just rapidly, oh, I got hit there. Nope, you go down. You go down there. It has happened way too many times with Dragon Armatrini. And then we can also point out the whole primary strike has more range than visually indicated. That is another thing to point out. But my strike still can't hit its proper visual. Tail Whip still can't properly visually hit. Instead, let's have Zed hit the air and hit you. Not to mention his whole... Be aware, just because he goes invisible, he also breaks the visuals of the game. When he gets rid of his texture, he goes invisible. He actually doesn't do anything special. He just dashes forward, so he just wanted to turn him invisible in the middle of his dash. But the visual clarity doesn't get to exist, because it doesn't appear. Of course. Why are you an opponent? Anyway, you are not helping. No. Ah, of course. Wow, game. You ignore it. Yeah. Please stop trying. This match should not have happened to begin with. You're just gonna hate yourself. Yep, okay. That happened. Anyway, hello, one, or rather just Itachi. Because that's what he named himself. With a 1 instead of an I. Oh, he said one Tachi. Nah, you know those happen. The fact that you don't need that much to climb. Mm-hmm. 8 AM? Fine. And again. Okay, let's see what happens this time. You never know how these matches can go. Ah, it was ignored. It did double dash. So you're gonna burn? Of course you do the weaker version. Yeah, what else? Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. Not going to? Okay. Well, we're in the corner. I have to delay it. Again! Wow, game. You're real original, you know. Wow. 427 a burn as well. You're not allowed to deal that much fire damage. I don't know who the retard is that anyway that said, let's just increase fire damage over time. And not increase anyone else's. Or adjust them at least. Now, Daggeron the Solaris Knight is not able to deal any damage in terms of fire, nor can Chanley Ranger, which is supposed to be a Phoenix, just like Nick. And then we have... Hey now, Lean Bow, another one. Still does not do that much damage on fire. But no, Leo, that alongside Nick, alongside, for some reason, Haley, which is from the same season as Preston and Sarah, get to do so little fire damage. No, let's just update that. Let's just clearly not update anyone else's fire damage. Let's just make Scorpina's poison weak, alongside Vengex. Alongside, now let's make Camille's poison the same as fire. Nothing special, just a different visual effect. Yep. Really concerning why they don't care about at least making a character playable and functional. Now, let's just make this block still have tons of recovery. Because why not? This block should clearly have this much recovery, doesn't it? You dodge projectiles in place with your primary strike, but you get nothing else special. You don't even have a super. Nope. We'll have to backdash the strike. Like I said. And then I didn't do anything there. 7! Nothing? Worst possible thing. Oh, stomp! You're not helpful, lag. You're not helpful at all. He will look for his super on the beam, I'm sure. Okay. And ignored. Stagger. Get rid of this. Really? You're not being helpful at all. Crit manipulation? No. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't matter anyway. No beam! One beam I got and it doesn't help me. Needed something else, but tail whip into backdash scream did not want to rotate. Doesn't help me. Drop frames. Twitch dropped frames, but not YouTube. YouTube's one is fine, Twitch's one not so much. Yeah, pretty obvious, Geki. We're obviously getting gold, but we're not getting elite. She runs away with the elite box. The weirdest part about it is no Ninja Kimberleys. No, just Nicks. Just a Nick. And she just runs away. Okay. Not to mention that, the Wage just doesn't want to find some opponents. You're required to find a different opponent before you can find the same person again. So you basically need the other person to also find a different opponent. No. Smith, I may have the game, but I'm not going to play that. I may have the game, just not gonna play it on stream like that. Right now, the corruption zone is gonna be altered, so that's the only problem I have. Blade!
3, 2, 1, go!
Bruce is still running around. He's not. We know he's not getting to silver for this account. That's all I can say. Nope, armor. He did damage. I'll continue. Honestly, that was expected. Well, he ran into it. That took forever to hit. Something tells me it just resets. So there's no point in continuing. I don't know why Steam is open. Let me quickly close that. I can break the game, but it's not going to. Yankee, kill the bot. Yep, there we go. Nope, it updated in the middle of the search. It updated mid-search.
3, 2,
Also, not to mention the medals are wrong anyway. Just need to point that out. The medals are wrong. I'm supposed to be at basically almost silver. So it's very much wrong. And of course, Haley. Nothing else? Wow, you want to do that, game. You want to do that now, huh? Okay. And again. And stomp. Headbutt. Cancel. Nothing. And of course. And you still do more damage than you displayed allowed. Okay. Yep. You can't do that. Beam. Yeah, be aware this is incorrect. There. I still got the 12 medals, but it, yeah. 237. Doesn't do anything. All I know is my corruption zone got leveled down. Here's the season end reward, because it's here already. It's a bit early. But anyway, for once. $3,000 coins. From what I can tell, yeah. Primary leader, defender, stuff, so decent-ish. Useless. Really? Ah, yes, the highest damaging assist in the game, which still costs 6 energy, which is the only reason it has that, but yet we have some other idiots like Rocky that gets away with costing 3 and basically doing the equivalent of 6. Balanced leader as well for HP. Be aware this got leveled down, so that's the only problem I have. I'm missing a few corruption zone boxes. Bridge. Okay, let's get rid of these missions because they don't exist anymore. So getting them out of the mission tab will be better. Also, be aware, I recently came across another worthless post from Reddit on the Lazy War subreddit. As a reminder, Zords is a brawl. Calling Thunder Zord weak is you failing to understand that you can be interrupted. We have an opinion that it's incomplete, it's completely invalid. That's all I'm gonna have to say. The 5 cost can be used in the middle of interrupting you. So, yeah. Let's just get to silver. We'll go to silver. Actually, no. Let's test this thing. Okay, we still have that team over there. We can quickly use RJ again, I guess, to start the season. So let's get to silver, and then we can quickly swap to the alt and collect that those boxes. Then I don't exactly have a direct Red Ranger for the main. I can use Mighty Morphin, but meh. It's only half leveled up. Where were you? Were you impossible to match into? Likely, I guess. Nah, now they're just... And now they're just middle dropping. Wow. Preparing for raids, aren't we? Yep. Preparing for raids. Do we waste this time? I think we waste this time. We go ahead and just waste his time. Oh no. I wonder what's gonna happen. You'll eventually reach that. I'm just wasting an entire minute of your life. Man, not allowed to block him. I have a 0-cost block, so I can waste his damage. No strike. No strike yet. Okay. Go ahead. Do something. No? Okay. 20 seconds left. I've wasted the time. Stop metal dropping and being stupid and try to manipulate the leaderboard. Because anyway, for some dumb reason, has to give you free energy for being low in the low leagues. Of course. Because for some reason they chose to update the game to do that. All you did was make people league drop more. Of course. End of season, they collect their rewards and they drop down just to be able to play raids and be annoying. Because why not? Anyway. Well, I wonder what just happened. Oh, you know, just a 3-cost strike that gets away with to do everything. So why wouldn't it? Why shouldn't this 3-cost assist do everything? Huh? Why shouldn't it? You're gonna poison, because why wouldn't you? Up you go once, and I'll deploy. beam. And throw. And Camille. Up you go. Alpha Wolf. Yep, expected. Just lagging now. Just lagging now with FPS. iPad's had its time. Gonna do it again. We're gonna test the timer. No. 38 minutes. Did nothing. Barely. That one didn't count. Probably too low. Probably too low. Onto blue stacks. Into the game. Main is complete for now. So what box we got for this one is the question now. Yeah, we ended in bronze. That's all it was. Should probably keep requesting Kendall so I can get this one dealt with. Boss battle is going. It's a worthless challenge. Not as worthless as it looks to be. So we can probably play this one before we continue, but 5 teams. Okay, here's the bronze box. No money at all. Wow, 300 only. Wow. The character that lost their shins. Sam. Real great. Real original. Yeah, we all know it's just Zed and Lothar and then whatever random 3 characters you think you can use. Obviously not being Snide or anything else. Is there anything I can cheat? Cover. Sweep. Daze. Daze. There's nothing I can be cheated on those ones. You can't use Mesogog to break them. Good. Why not? I'm about to see a dumbness. That's all I'm gonna say. And anyone else wants another character? Not gonna play that fake. And look who's here. And yet she's missing. Wow. Wow. Anyway is toxic. Yep. Anyway is toxic. Look at that. Camille assist is here, not the leader. And the psycho assists. Wow. And Korag's missing, but his assist is here. I'll point out that Black Dragon is also missing. Yep, okay, so this is how they're gonna be. They're including every character. No, every villain is here. But they're putting them split between who's the assist and who's the leader. No, that's what they're doing. They decided to add every character once only. There's no pumpkin wrapper leader, but there is the assist. So they did that. They don't let you pick anything. They're the ones that are picking whatever character you're required. Uh-huh. Wow. Grenade blocks. There we go. We got the 3 blocks we need. Do we have any other block assist that actually is useful? Zanaku. Yep, Akuma is missing because the assist is there. Yeah, the way that is deciding how this thing goes. It's just... seriously. And there's Roxy. I wonder, whose team is that? I wonder whose team that is. We're gonna teleport backwards. Gonna teleport backwards again. And we're gonna use V2. I need strikes. Strikes are non-existent. I'm not using Ollie. Easy enough. We'll be copying someone's team. Maybe they'd like to be maybe they'll see something different if a different person uses their team in a better way. And that's Bison with no setup in a very specific way. But of course, I don't get my block assist to start. Why? Because it's Psycho Pink on the left. And then they stop moving. Okay, Darkness Frenzy. Binding Barrage. It's a regular block. And we just have to back away. Gonna fly. Yeah, there. Was basically expected. Back away. Ollie? No. Great. Teleport! I can't dash, so I'll teleport. They're gonna sweep. Shoot you in the legs. Merciless volley. There. He wasn't very active, though. That was not a very active opponent. Yep. Labjit. Camdor. Ah, yes, the bounty hunter. Ah. Well, good enough. He was still in range. Don't do it again. Well, he tried. Here's a glitch. And stay in your corner. Back away. Poke them again. Yeah, no. I need my strikes. You really have to get the same combo twice, though. And again. And a glitch. Send you to the corner. Hacked. And let's see. Virus transfer will be needed. We're back away. And we glitch them. Nope. Out of range. Stay out of range of that, and no. You were a little too eager with that one. They ran back just to do the breaker. Close. They just didn't use any other slot. Okay.
3, 2,
Yeah, who would have guessed that's the assist they choose? Can't break them. Off we go. Yep. You can't run. As I said, you can't run. Back away. Scream! No. Look who gets to be faster for no reason. They can just ignore. There's no point in blocking that. I have no energy anyway. You don't want to rotate, huh? You don't want to rotate. Wow, you really don't. Real original. Real original. Look at that retarded behavior. Preferably, the leader should be thrown into the challenge, not the retarded assist. They chose Lothar leader alongside all that, but no, let's just throw the assist because we know we made it broken. We know we were idiots.
3, 2, 1, go!
Back. No, okay. Away with you. And again. Back away. Nah, but I'm not going to get hit by another breaker. I'm just going to say that much. Come on! No? Happy go. Kinetic hold. Okay, that's on me. Bonk them. And up you go. Kinetic hold. Bonk them down. And flip them in the air. I didn't want to bother with the speed up there. We all know you're being sarcastic, but still. It's fun, right? No. Yep. And here's Lothar. Listen, you should. This is a corrupt challenge. Don't even bother trying to play fair. Okay, unrelenting, you should not bother trying to play fair. This is sad. Anyway, we'll get rid of that. Go ahead. Yeah. Anyway, I'm ending the challenge, the fight before you have to suffer more. You should not have bothered bringing this. I would run a theme, but I am not going to cause myself more harm by just trying to put up with that. I've already done a 2 recent thing. Technically, I'm taking Sledge, but in my opinion, he's still got a lot more strength than most. He's got the threats that's needed. A 50-50 and a breaker trap that you can manipulate when you actually are very positive. Not to mention, it's very useful things like this. If we do a backdash right now and into blindside, we'll get away with something. Yeah, I can slow it down, but I did nothing. They chose the weirdest choice. Fair enough. And you have no energy, but they likely have a block. Wow, game. Gonna be like that, huh? Gonna be like that. Was to act like that. In the middle of a dash. Too slow. Obviously too slow. And someone doesn't want to rotate. Yeah, that's just bad plays for that one. Pay attention to your opponent. Pay attention to your opponent, that's what I have to do. Yep. Nah, I didn't bother getting it. I would have gotten it on stream at that point if I did. Another Ollie assist. And be aware, neither of them. Technically, Ollie leader would be a more tolerable one in this challenge as well. But we all know anyway he's not going to do something like that. And poke. Nope. Stun him. And then we expect a strike. Anyway, with you. And back away. Failure merge. Stand over here. Back away. No. They didn't get their breaker anyway, so fair enough. Strike. Weakened version. Okay. Well. Happy go. Glitch. And that's a Daishi down. He may have a full screen breaker now, but he still has no super. And his fire is still weak. Plus 84. Anyway, for the two ones that lost, which one was it again? Was it Daishi? I forgot who the other character that lost.
3, 2,
Eh.
1.
Try that again.
Go.
Great. Get caught once, and Blackline Rush. We delay it. Get a bit of extra energy before hitting them. Back away. Nope. And yeah, they block the air at the end. Teleport out of range, but not in the corner. Can you explode? No. Should have just blocked. Now we're close enough. What are you gonna do? Strike again? Well, you better run away. Either have the energy or you run away. So got the Fury, we'll have to put them on fire. Drag them in. And out. You're on fire. Yeah, they still haven't given him a full animation. They still haven't. And then it just resorts to 0 on everything. On every bone, it just resorts to 0. Another one of these matchups. How do you do this twice? How do you end up doing this twice? You're gonna get zapped? Yeah, he did get zapped, he just doesn't. And again. Yeah, that was expected. Up you go. And back away. No. Can't run. He timed it right. We're gonna send flying forwards. And we can't escape this one. Yeah. Can't escape it. He managed to get to his one super attack. You guys, one super breaker. You got one super breaker. I know I can reorder the teams, but I'm not going to. Anyway. I just haven't updated the things there. Might as well disable it. Besides, we were thinking of doing the other stuff first, so I can easily just do that. What is this one? No, character review. Doesn't matter. We can leave it like this, but I guess there's nothing there then. There's quite literally nothing there then. Okay. The one thing I should swap, though, is the assists. Nope. That's your block. You have no energy. You have no energy. They also don't have a block, so I actually need to exploit that. Great. Go ahead. Yeah, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. How many blocks you got? Up you go. Okay, we'll set up a threat from over here. Okay, they did nothing. We gotta use another strike. We down. Good enough. That's better. That was a better usage. But we need his strike. We need his block. Okay, never mind. No block from him. There it is. Okay. Charge. See how far that goes? The visual effect was gone. He's still rammed into him. You have to answer your own question first, Geku. You have to answer your own question first before you can do that. Ah, nope, interrupted. I'm faster. And we just back away. I ran into that. And then you get caught. Cake. And glitch. With that, we'll just stand here. Back away. And we poked up. Okay. Good enough. However, bad job. We're gonna do another Inferno? Okay. They gave up. They gave up.
KO, you win.
Yeah. Still not send the opponent flying for a combo. There is never a situation where double knee press leads into a combo. This is not Guilty Gear. You end the combo with a double knee press. You could have just changed all the other attacks anyway. Psycho Green. Wow, you add Psycho Green assist, but you don't want to let the leader go around. You know very well what you've done. Wow. Uh-huh. You don't even know how to use your leader. Don't bother taunting. Fine, you need that many. I don't even need to use their leader there. Dash forwards. Great. Of course she's still in range. Reminder, they gave Daishi more range. Just remember that. There goes the attacks just being fast enough. They gave Daishi more range so he doesn't hit visually anymore. To the point that the scream is incorrect. And yeah, Zed does not exactly need those things if it's able to just land the stray hits like that. Well, we got the other matchup version. Yep, okay. Go ahead. Why even cancel? Okay, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Up you go. Kinetic hold. Lag, but it didn't matter. Great. Couldn't use it. Couldn't use what I needed. Yeah, you got it twice. What else? Pretty sure they have too little health. No, okay. Not this time. The fact that the block break still allowed that. That thing's more of a breaker trap than anything else. That thing is still more of a breaker trap than anything else, and it gets to still attack. And another Daishi. Okay, what do we do here? Primary? I think primary. Yeah. Problem is, my middle slot is blocked off, so... Poke. There, I poked them. It worked. Get rid of this. And you can bring closer. Let's see what happens. Yeah, match is over. 1, 2, 3. And up. Shattered Flights again. And we'll just press it with that Schnob crit. Look at that, crit manipulation. Being stupid. 25% crit chance right there. Likely. Okay, well, now we have to break this guy's defense. I'm just pressing a button. See what happens. No. This is why I have to backdash against faster breakers. Nope. Out of my corner. Ollie. Yep. And I just stopped dashing. Okay, I teleport backwards. Oh, there's a crit. We'll use 6 energy. And again, Darkness Frenzy. And back away. No, okay. Well, you don't get a combo here anyway. Nope. Away with you. And again. I'll be able to get this super if I don't be careful. Yeah. Charge them first! Ah, of course. I can only lower their damage. They've reset their energy, or what did they do? Let's see. Watch the opponent. Ah, of course. No, they have enough. No. They had enough energy. Great. That's enough energy for them. Nothing special for Sledge still. Big major villain of Dino Charge. Went around the entire planet and caused almost a huge problem. But yet, here he is, not even having a special thing about his super. Or a super in general. Drakon. Now, I could have used him this time, but I just felt like I didn't need. I just didn't feel like it. Anyway. No. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm recovering, Geki. We... primary did not want to rotate. That... Wow. We have insanely far range of point blank, and he gets to do that. Sorry, Geki, but there's also another virus transfer after this. Wesley needs an update. Andros got recently adjusted to work better with some of his buttons, but still questionable at best. He shoves you around with his breaker and his primary strike. That's what happens with Andros now. But doesn't fix the other problems.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
Up you go. One. Another. And Scott the Fury. Gonna have to teleport backwards, I guess. Did nothing. It did nothing. I had a cake. Set it up again. It didn't help. I just didn't block. Of all things to ignore. Of all things to ignore. Time this right and I can kill them. They didn't pay attention. I'll let Eminem see why. The early ones, yeah, more like why they even chose to still keep them around like that. No updates, just Zed got updated to be a proper rare, but then they had to nerf him multiple times because he did too much for his rarity. Everyone could easily max him, and they got away with a lot of damage. And speed. Jen is meh for a rare. She doesn't have an instant, and not to mention the way her primary that happens.
3, 2.
Anyway, another Camille. Just another Camille. Notice how he got lifted up. You saw that? And then you don't rotate. Wow. Now, let's just give him his damage instead. It's not like Ollie's the weaker assist. Real original game. It's not like Ollie's the weaker assist. 5,000 damage from Camille. Just remember that. Wow. Rigged from the start. Because someone didn't rotate. So they got 5,000 damage from pressing 3 energy. Look at that. They can get a bit more, but the damage won't matter because the corruption zone needs to be leveled up again. And as I mentioned before, Camille assist is just a stupid one. Now let's just make this very fast assist that rushes forwards and applies poison. Water level on, this thing does 5,000. 1/4 of your entire HP. Depending on the newer characters, you also have insanely long animations to combine with it. Alright, all guys needs button power at least. Yep. It's supposed to be a supposed fighting game, real-time PvP. Yet anyway, doesn't know how to keep their old characters properly up to par. Oh wow, look, another Camille assist. Now you do that twice, game. Okay. Yep. I'm the one to press the assist first, but let's see. There it is. They had it from the start. Look at that. They had the assist from the start. I was correct to press Ranger Slayer. They just didn't use that button yet. Anyway, go ahead. Are we gonna teleport backwards, or what are we gonna do? Wow. Rush forwards. Yeah. And again. Look at that. Because your right assist seems to be the more common one for some reason. Anyway. Only reason I can ever get away with those types of backdashes. Press it again! We all knew that was gonna happen. Okay, unrelenting. What is it? What is it, unrelenting? Obviously, Camille assist being spammed like that makes it obvious. Change how Rancic functions in multiple ways. Reminder, he was technically seen as the stronger ones, but he needs an adjustment in the sense of why does he look so stupid?
3, 2,
Ah, yes. This one. Up you go. And up you go again. Virus transfer. Stay in your corner, and we back away. Nope. Fine. I didn't get a poke every time. He was actually fast enough. You've been blocked. Glitch. And go to your corner. And back away. Okay, they did nothing. Good enough. Good, continue. Okay. I don't have a block right now, so... Fair enough. On fire. No. Breaker! No breaker yet. Okay, fine. Good enough. Good job to the Daishi. I just simply did not attack. That's on me. I just simply did not attack. Press a button at least. Stop sitting with energy and dashing forwards. Just press a button. At least it rotates your slots then. Okay. Ah, yes. Scorpina assist. Because the leader is not allowed to exist. Anyway. Trent just needs his gimmick back, which they stole away from him. For some dumb reason. All I did was make it do more damage. All I did was make that do more damage. Yeah, you need armor, don't you? So the fact that they removed the only other character that broke that rule, so Trent can't have that buff. A reminder that Xandred also has problems against characters that just get away with using Levi or Aeon assist. Both of those assists just invalidate his breaker. Just remember that. Bonk. No. We clash. But yours is a strike. Anyway. Keep trying. Keep trying. You're doing decently well with Drakon, but you need to try better. Or rather, don't get unlucky with your matchup. And yeah, not to mention Carter, a legendary that released and they didn't even get his initial kit even correctly done either. Yeah. I don't want to reveal why I leveled up Lothar. We'll just hope it happens. Because there's only one way for things to go. That's the requirement. Because I'm hoping for something to happen. If he's leveled up, what'll Enway do? Leave him? Or are they going to do something they did with RJ? Clearly they have a problem with me existing. Yeah, it would be great if my primary actually, you know, unlocked itself. Wow. Okay, game. Okay. Yeah, my primary just didn't exist this match. Red got some changes. Psycho Pink and Red got changes, yes, but Psycho Green did not. And Dom was never in a situation that he needed to be nerfed. He was always that slow character with no range, but they decided to increase his cost for some reason. Who knows? They'll probably do some dumb thing with sound, or if they add Dayu. If they do that, that means that Black Dragon just gets shafted in a different way, that he doesn't get to have things to do with sound. Didn't I fight this person earlier? Anyway, now we're blocking my primary up in my assist slot this time, so I can actually do things there. We're gonna teleport backwards, be warned. Okay, we can't teleport anymore, good job. Anyway, up you go. We'll launch them again. Back away. Guma. And blindside. I can teleport again. Yeah, we'll have to take the hit. Poke. Fire you away. Don't do a double D press. Okay, good enough. Do you get the super though? Okay. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. Don't use that strike. That super version is useless. Nothing needed to be changed for him. Yep. Sam did not need to have his anything of his changed. He could have maybe used the super nerf or lose his 50-50, but he received both. But no, he needed neither. He had a horrible dash to begin with. He doesn't even have rush down either. But no, let's just kill that. Let's just kill that about the character entirely. Anyway, we're gonna have to leave him stunned. Rock. No, block. Meh. And back away. Speed. No, good job. And visual bugger even during recording. What now? What did they break now? I think you mean replay. I think you lost damage there. 1. Virus transfer. 2. Hacked. 4,200. They probably have some health left. So, we'll poke. There goes the Daishi. Akuma assist is fine-ish where he is. More like the other new assists are the problem. Reminder, Kuma also dashes forwards and hits you instantly. It's instant combo starter for 6. Maybe it could be a 5. But as a reminder. Anyway, we have a Z here. Wow, a projectile. The only reason that even happened there. Zed's strike is a projectile. Great. Nothing will be. I know exactly what we can deal with that one. Happy go. And Panda Beast. And again. Suck you down. Back away. No. Okay. Can we run? No. But I don't know how to use it. Okay. Set this up. Sakata Fury! Strike them down! You're on fire! And you can't block this! Okay, fine. Should just let it continue. And it bugs. Okay. Looks like the same thing happens. No matter which one you use on Daishi, if you hit the assist first, it's gonna break. If you hit it at a very specific time. Great, so he has both problems on his primary strike, Phantom Beast V2, alongside his other breaker. Yep. How did you miss that type of thing up? Well, here we go. Vengex. Nope. And Searing Light. Well, 1, 2, 3, up, up. I delayed it too much. That is just stupid to see. That was just dumb. I just didn't dash. Anyway, back away. Too early. Bonk. Yeah, stump. Recent Gecko attacks? Not really. Maybe it's just because you played raids recently, but I don't think they're even going right now, so that's false. Raid should only begin in 10 minutes. Different matchup. But they have no blocks. Ah, too late. That's on me. Nope. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And of course, how? Full matchups, it just has to be this one that I messed that up. But yet, I still only used 4 cards. I still only used 4 cards. Or was it 5? No, it was 5. It was 5. Still only used 5 cards. You have to be a decent human being, Zach. That's all it really is. But the alliance isn't exactly competitive, so you might want to find a different one if you actually care about the rewards for that. It's just an alliance. No blocks, but I don't exactly have that many strikes. So what do we have? Can't break it. I don't even have a strike to start. So that was rigged from the start because I don't have a fast breaker. Rigged from the start. Up you go. And again. Uh-huh. No. No. Why? Are you just being rude? They're gonna have to have their breaker again. Take the risk. Take the risk, yes. Does stuff. A reminder, we're not exactly that active either. Just more like the only requirement is play that season. We do donate here and there, but It's not that active. We obviously have a Discord server, but it's not related to the Alliance, it's related to the channel. Anyway. No. Stun. Strike. And glitch. And we're gonna expect the... No. No assist yet. Okay. But going by no blocking, they will have Camille. Okay, go to your corner. Go to your corner. Cake. Can't escape this one. You whiffed an attack. Okay. Belly merge. Poke them. No, okay. Fine, fair enough. Ish. Okay. Don't. Glitch. And get kicked. Yeah, I have no clue what anybody's thoughts are for a legendary character. That's all I'm gonna say. Who knows? Maybe it was a plan from the very beginning. Antonio gets buffed, so the Samurai Ranger is in fact going to be a Red Ranger from Samurai. But it's somehow going to be Shark Saber for no reason, because that's the only thing I've ever said that I care about to an extent. That's just because I've barely seen any seasons. That's the problem. So you should not take my suggestions at all. That's the thing. So mine is something you shouldn't listen to when it comes to characters to add. Nope. Can you not? You reset your energy. And anyway, up you go. And down. And Ollie. Ferocious Roar. And back away. Come on, go ahead and just run bonk. No bonk? Okay. Up you go. And again! The Z did not move. Well, I don't know what they'll try and do. Ah, no. No blocks!
2, 1, go!
Anyway, Searing Light. 1, 2, 3. Up we go. Kinetic Hold. And 1. You right in. I'm the one too slow on the input. Up we go. And you miss. Okay. What if I just set this up? That's on me. And then they half stood still. Up we go. Kinetic Hold. Okay. Well, that's on me, but I still dashed. Shogun mode does not, literally does nothing. That's only Omega Zords. I think they only use it literally once, from what I remember. Hmm.
2, 1.
Okay. Game is weird. Well, there's certainly a way for the match to start. Anyway, up you go. And back away. Nothing? Okay. Well, this person doesn't exist anymore. What if it's just Scotland forever for Christmas? I don't know. Like I say, we don't know what anyway does. He's Scottish, and that's all he is. They missed the chance when the meme was going around a lot more. We still need a main, an actual main range of RPM. Just remember that. Okay. Well, as expected. Get stunned. Okay. That didn't help. You missed one hit. Fine game. You actually taking a risk. Hey, took the risk. I'll have to stand back here. Merciless volley. Yeah, nope. That's a no. I'm not getting a regular zero cost block right now. How much energy you got, huh? Okay, blindside. We're expecting Ollie then. Nope. No sweet spot. There's Ollie. Darkness Frenzy. No. Great. This is what I get for thinking I'm allowed to continue against someone with 0 block assists. Great. Well, I did enough for the challenge. Still an hour before Casual Tuesday's even open. We'll see what that box can give. He's half leveled. He's half leveled. What about this one? 37. We need to rush down anyway. We can test it out. What, is there a problem with it, Geki? What's the problem now? Hmm? What's the problem? Nah. Nah, give it a moment. And of course another league dropper. Wow! Another one! Great. It's just another league dropper. How much does dropkick do? Probably too much. There we go. Health low enough. Another league dropper to waste their time. I guess I'm gonna log into a quick thing because, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly log into something. In and check in. Wasting a league dropper's time. Sorry to anyone that would like me to do something. Better to waste their time because whoever knows, this match is a league dropper is what it is. So I'm wasting their time because they're going to be wasting everyone else's. Yep, while we wait for this match to end, I quickly do some check-ins. Last time. You'll see now. Watch. Yes, level 13. Wow. You're a retard. I literally ended at rank 104 last season, which means elite. Look who's an idiot that we have to deal with in the lower leagues, ruining everyone's time because Enway refuses to literally get rid of that stupid new thing they added. No. That's gonna be a no, Spider-Geddon. That's gonna be a no. Reminder, they're rank 104, which means they're already a whale, and yet here they are, try-harding for more rewards. All the way to the point that they're just inconveniencing every single lower rank player. Ruining everyone's time. Who knows? Who knows when they'll choose to add those types of things. They clearly added Tommy 7 times. Nah, give it a moment. Yeah, and the best one isn't even fun to play. Yeah. There we go, we found an opponent. I wonder what'll happen next.
Valerian.
Retard. Great! Look who we have here! Ah, yes.
Retard. Of course, another one. Just as stupid. Leak dropper. Who else would have thought this would happen?
Yeah, I need more water. We have 60 seconds away. They're not going to deal any damage, and they left. I'm going to refill my water. We're not going to bother leaving.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. You win. I got my supper as well anyway. Refilled my water so I can actually deal with the voice, and then yeah. There's raids! Look what's happening now! Raids has begun. Rank 21 somehow. No one wanted to play the Corrupt Challenge. Yep.
Anyway, you guys want to see what their rank is? Look at this. Level 9. It's not exactly a league dropper, but they are still dropping. Did it start searching? No. You figure it out, Geki. You figure it out. It's chicken. It's very meh because of the things that's included in it.
Yes, I see my master has returned, but I will show you the real one that's in charge right now. Drop kick. And back away. Come on, mighty punch. Punch that. Well, that it. No damage, but what am I? Colostum. Mighty punch. Back away. Come on. Do something.
Yeah. Great. I tried.
KO, you lose.
I tried. It becomes more breath than anything if I don't get it right.
Three, two, one.
No. Yeah. Well.
Come on. Do something. Drop kick. Color slash. It's done. And now what? Back away. And block. Yep. Stop. And what if I go?
Yeah, it's not as loud right now. Sledge.
Mighty punch.
Nope. Nope.
Slash. Drop kick. Mouse. Blind kick. Block. Color.
Yeah, it takes a bit of effort, so I think that's gonna stop for now. Okay, that's on me. I don't have armor, so I need to not let them get the thing. Drop kick. No.
Mighty punch. And back away. No. And there we go. What do we do here? Yes, you cancel. Mighty punch.
Nope. It's too much to focus.
KO, you win.
I beat up a Leo with gold off. Got him. just not find some... How about we just don't find league droppers again?
Another Leo. What do I do here? Abruptly just slash them and then stop. Nah, blocked. And back away. Come on. Nah, you're not doing that. Bite your punch.
Okay, now there is a limit to how long I can use it. It actually starts normal and then it just gets worse if I keep trying to use the voice. Anyway, yeah, no.
Okay, now it's back to normal.
See there, I basically have to I have to give it time to breathe. And that's not happening, Geki, he's not leveled. Yeah, this match is lost anyway.
Rocked it. And back away. Blocked it. I lost them.
Nope. Yeah, nope. Not helping. Yep. Oh, on fire. Still on fire. Don't have I don't have a breaker. Probably have dodge with Tommy, but match was not going to be one to begin with. And like I said, I don't think Coda's leveled anyway. As you can tell. No caveman today.
Monkey. Ah, come on. Another bronze. Why?
3, 2,
Why another bronze? Slash. Backhand. That's a crit. Really?
Okay, that is not here. Yeah, why does that have to get nerfed? Of course. I lower their health, but I don't know whether or not they're here. Who knows whether or not they're using the other method to league drop. Wow, game. Wow. There. Health is low enough. Whether or not they're here, I do not know. In terms of bridge, I don't know if I'm gonna really level him. Maybe his assist, but not the leader, likely. Why is this the ranked experience? What's wrong with it anyway?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Did the match count or didn't it? Probably was too late. Fine, let's see, do we have a ping from anyone? A ping to the main one. Ah, didn't count. They weren't there. They weren't there. The game actively kicked them. They waited, but they didn't lose. Never said they disconnected, so that's the worst part about it. Jackie, I think you're high.
Yes.
3,
Just
2, 1.
blue. Nah. Okay, fine. Yep.
Still can't block that. I just have to be fast. Not letting them have a perfect, that's all that matters. This match has never won. It's Goldar, what do you expect? Okay. Ran out of breakers. You have multiple. What else?
KO. You lose.
I think we're done with the corruption zone. That looked a little low. I know it didn't do much damage, but the challenge did a lot, or what? No. Nah, the challenge didn't do that much. Don't fail, Geki. You know the rules. Don't fail. If you have a background noise, then that's your problem.
Should not be. Yeah, no
No,
background
no,
noise.
be quiet.
None at all.
Lower your volume.
3, 2,
There. Now you can speak.
go.
Shouldn't be too loud. Drop kick! No, Eric. Okay. Breaker. And you're gonna use Casey? No, I just don't have a strike. I get to be faster. Okay. Go ahead, what do we have?
I know, I like small.
Ignored.
I thought
And
Phantom
stop.
wasn't small, so-
Drop kick. And back away. Still in the middle of a dash. Okay, what do we have here? What's next? Regular block. Yep, expected. We're gonna poke. No, they actually continued. Right, fine. And they took a risk. And I chose not to block.
Fair enough. Also, why am I small, Nash? I'm just noticing on the YouTube side I'm really small.
You're the one who put it up.
Right, okay.
Reminder, it's
I'll
based on
put
your
something
avatar
in
size. Well, that doesn't mean anything. I'm using Goldar. Matchups are expected. I don't expect anything else like that. If you didn't kill like you're supposed to, that'd be more disappointing. Use your character properly. That's a simple fact. That's all I'm gonna have to say.
That's all. Yep.
Yeah, Geki's head is small.
1, go.
And
I knew.
again. Wow, look who's decided to be found again. There, 16 HP. We're gonna be sitting here for the next while, Mr. Idiotic level 13 down, trying to drop down in the leagues. You're wasting everyone's time.
You suck.
Oh no.
The Bobby? Yeah, be aware the opponent I have right here is a level 13 person who ended at rank 104 last season. So they very clearly don't belong in the lower leagues, but right now they're dropping just for raids. I'm wasting their time. I don't think so, unrelating. I've got something to do tomorrow morning.
I'll figure out a way to make my model bigger for now. I'll keep it
Jiggy,
as
that's not how it works. It's more like I already cut the lower half of your character off. I'm not going to drag it larger.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works fine too.
Just remember, people, you can shame these players because they're the ones dropping and ruining everyone at the lower leagues' power. Because they decide to climb up with the broken characters. Just remember that.
Oh, it's just like a little suit. That's all.
You see that? They're all the way in Ruby already. They're already in Ruby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down to League.
Best rank. You see, 104. Best rank.
Stupid.
Previous season, 104.
Yep.
Wins, 14,000. Level 13. You see this? These idiots.
Big idiots. Yeesh. But Fluent and we can't do anything about it. Or maybe they can. If you stay absent for too long, or if you're waiting in a match, automatically no. Yeah, no.
More like, how about this? It's a simple thing you can do, and if you've ever reached Elite League, you cannot go below Bronze.
See? That works, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
If your account belongs in the higher leagues, you don't get to go below. Yeah, unrelenting reminder, they still can fix the ability for people stealing codes. You can't ban someone from taking a code from you. That doesn't exist. Anyway. Casey? No. Nope. Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're not in Elite, so you would just be blocked from going below Crystal. Basically put, once you enter the ranking reset ranks, they should just block you from going below them.
Exactly, like for example, my rank is 332, this one, so I should basically just do bronze and above, that's all.
Yeah, I can't jump
That's how it
this.
should work.
Can't jump. Wow. Can't jump.
Of course, he had to get that 4 cards somewhat super, yeah.
Nah, that doesn't matter. It's not that.
Uh-huh.
As I said, you can't jump with gold. Mr. Titan over here can't have armor or jump high enough. And has to be nerfed in his damage.
Which is stupid anyway, stupid! Clearly stupid.
Couldn't function for years because his primary strike would not actually even combo properly. And then they turned into a 50-50, but then the moment it got too fast. And then they slowed it down, but then they added Tyzon.
And of course, yeah, Tyzon. Let's not forget how he was a menace of ladder.
Yeah. Box! Come on, we know you just want to place it in the box. You're not supposed to be an opponent to begin with. And that's a reset. Okay. Can't dodge. I was about to use a run into dodge. Not good enough. Not Zac. Teleports in too rapidly.
Yes, monkey see, monkey do. Anyways, if you guys want to know, yeah. If you haven't heard, I am one of Nash's moderators. The other two are busy. But yeah. These new people are here.
Ah, yes.
3, 2,
That guy.
1, go!
Wow. You ready for destroy?
Ah. He just didn't have the correct team. Whatever he did, he for some reason had the wrong team going into ranked. No. Interrupt. No sledge.
Slash.
Yeah, of course. I can't use the voice right now anyway. Meh. And twice. You missed one of the hits. Super freeze. Yep. And back away. Wow, Nick. Awesome. Wow, 2 Nicks in a row, and they can both apply the damage over time fire.
You lose.
Fuck you, Anwar. Oops. More like, how about you burn in a pit of hell, Anwar? That's all.
Yeah.
Burn in a pit of hell.
Two fire damage. Wow. Both doing 300. Add Camille onto that, and now you've got 900 damage over time, because clearly they should be allowed to be stacking like that.
Plus there's one add Leo on top of that. 1000 something, blah blah blah, whatever.
It doesn't work, Icky.
Oh, sorry.
Silver.
3,
Yeah, of course.
2, 1, go!
Uh-huh. Because it's always poison. Wow, the backdash sucks so bad to the point that I wasn't even allowed to backdash away. Yep, great job, game. Great job. And look at that. Too much recovery on that strike to the point you can't even recover one.
Ish. Ish.
Reminder, Aeon also teleports.
Yep. And let's not forget,
Anyway.
This is so stupid. Shouldn't we? We
Don't.
couldn't have fixed something.
Don't.
No.
You're gonna continue after it's done already.
Okay.
Yep. That isn't even a thing unrelenting. A reminder that fire doesn't even last that long either. But no, let's just nerf Dagger on Super and still keep it a low health Super anyway. We haven't adjusted that at all. No, let's just add Nick.
Yep.
Apparently the Phoenix is stronger than the whole whole thing about being the avatar of the sun or something. I don't know what the Solaris Knight is, but clearly it's supposed to be better than a Phoenix. Great, league dropping.
2, 1, go!
There he is.
Wow. Another
Now we
league
just
dropper.
waste time. And
Gave
the
him a
guy
loss
clearly
earlier.
saw
That's all
at
he
the-
had. But then he took a win anyway.
And at the start of the stream, yeah. Again, and we just implement this simple thing. Whoever reached elite, say from bronze to above, they don't have access to low leagues. That's all. Done. Now we wait. And wait until the timer disappears.
Be aware, even if I left the match, it does nothing. As long as one person's in the match, it would still give them it would still take away their medals.
Yep. Unrelenting to answer your
That's
question.
literally what we need.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't think anyone can code. Or more like,
Time's up.
yeah, their coding's just meh.
Reminder, this is what Inway caused
Because-
simply by adding a whole, we get energy for being on the lower league boxes. This is your fault. Really, it is that caused this behavior. Enforcing it, in fact, just because you keep adding these broken assists. Now you're adding this whole energy system, causing more problems in the lower leagues. Actively kicking away new players.
There's like no active placeholder in place for this type of things.
And they change it anyway. Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2. No. Bad. Of course. Because Z is clearly needed. 8 energy. How much are you gonna recover? Wow, 3.
Wait.
All the way to be able to just kick again. Yep, wow. And then you don't rotate the assist. What else? Reverse launch. Wow. And a launch. Yes, real original. Clearly this blast that sends them flying towards their face is supposed to make them explode towards you. Yep.
Yeah.
So like that same blast that they're using is knocking the opponent away instead. No, everything just launches. The other one also picks you up higher off the ground, so it kicks away higher.
Yep.
Just a reminder, it's a 17-frame kick.
Like
Because
that
it's a
one.
retarded design.
that?
Well, that's why. He's boring. It's the same thing over and over. Just launch, recover, launch, recover, launch, recover. Reverse launch, recover. So I never deserved that.
Ah, yeah. He only got the stream and that's it.
He actively made the stream feel like it lasted longer with how boring he was.
Speaking of what actually lasted longer was Mastodon Century's release. Yeah, and we messed up badly on him.
He wasn't boring, that's the difference. He made matches last longer, he wasn't the cause of that, to be exact. They just don't know how to handle stack characters at all. Even back then. And of course, from mismatch to league dropper to mismatch, isn't it?
Seriously, and I hire some better coders, or someone who can literally know how to implement a whole system for this. We've seen what your spaghetti code has done. Caused multiple problems already.
The only reason I'm choosing to waste the time and technically take time out of the stream to waste these people time so you guys don't have to deal with them, because who knows how many people are going to receive just instant loss because these people run around with over 50,000 health and well enough damage to one-shot anyone in the lower leagues.
Exactly.
Plus, wasting their time
And
like
plus-
this means less energy for them in the long run. To an extent.
Yeah. Early in the stream, we saw this player, this Billy player, have Nick all high up, and now this. Yeah. It's just stupid.
This is why we can't play ranked. It's either something stupid or it's league droppers, so they decide to ruin everyone's time.
Unless if you want, and we could have created a second ranked mode, where you don't have any leagues and you're just. Nah, actually no.
Jackie, that's just
No,
casual
actually we
Tuesday.
can go. Oh yeah, fair enough.
10,
Just
9,
auto off casual Tuesday is what you basically have.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be worth a shot.
1. Time's up. You win.
But yeah.
They're league dropping because the lower leagues are giving free energy for your boxes. Because anyway, I added that. As a reminder, this is a rank 112 that we just fought earlier today. And he's dropping in leagues just to grab a bunch of energy. Yep. What should be another mismatch? Then we're gonna go back to another league dropper. Okay, good enough. It's not entirely a mismatch, but it's not gonna be easy.
Okay, good.
Well, that's certainly a clash. No. Away with you. I'm gonna, that one I probably could have let it continue, but nope, that's bad on me. Almost dodged it. Almost dodged it. I used that too early. Right here again. And what next? Nope. You gets fired anyway. Danger reset. Looks like it. Ah, come on. Should've just used the strike. I have armor, but I need my, okay, I have my super anyway. Listen, don't even try it. Really? Great. The only reason I didn't get anything there is because I can't combo. Quite literally.
Close match. Close match that was.
Can't combo from there because neither of my cards will. The leap is too slow and the other strike. Yeah, that's not going to result in any damage. Or rather, primary breaker. I needed to get my armor beforehand. What I got from the super was barely any damage though.
But the middle soul was too tough. As always. Another league trooper? Mismatch?
Bronze.
Who will it be? Never mind.
Mismatch. And here we go.
1. Go.
Rocky. Gauzy starts with a left assist. Ahead. Another launch. Yep. 3, 3, 3, 3. Super. Yeah, he only spent 12 for that. He spent 12 energy to get his super.
Yeah.
Yep. And be aware, I'm never gonna be allowed to get mine unless I literally take the hits with armor and avoid them getting them getting their super, and then it'll rotate. Wow. Yep. No rotation. Yes, he's used Justin normally, but the fact is that he still got Rocky twice instead of just the base burn. Now let's just give the left assist multiple times. I have to use Korag if I want to deal with that, but I need to use Dragonometry, need to deal with Leos. Or one-shot Leos before them. But no. This legendary is weaker than this epic.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, whoever gets released this Christmas, isn't it Justin's coming out of Premium, right?
No clue. I don't pay attention to that.
Oh, okay. How do you not have Magna yet on the
Because not everyone would. Reminder, the ult still doesn't have Gia.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, yeah. I forgot. And I still yet don't have...
If the match isn't found, I think we're done with the ranks, because by the looks of it, it's just going to be the same boring thing every time. Mismatch or nothing fun. No clue what opponent the Leo has found, but clearly it was something else. Turbo Tommy! Doesn't look like a mismatch.
3, 2, 1, go!
But it still is a mismatch. Yeah. Come on, dash in, pressure breaker. There we go. Okay, now they have the other one, but they're going to probably use Sarah. Come on, dodge. They're invincible anyway. And used too horribly. Frame 6! Only thing I could have done is maybe bug their game, but they're likely using Sarah. Yeah. One dash, and it just activates anyway. Frame 28.
Fish.
You saw the strike was pressed. Can't do anything else there.
Exactly. Sorry,
Yes, they nerfed the leader, but the assist still runs around being a 6 cost while kicking the way too quickly. Could have been done differently, but nope. Let's just make it fast. Same opponent.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Oh, well, let's see. You're gonna start with Rocky?
Nah, interrupt them first.
Okay.
Dash forwards, gets away with that. Of course that still reaches. Assist. Up you go. One. No. Slam. And now we just have to back away. I can slightly reduce the damage, but he can just one-shot. Which he probably will try and do. He drops the thing at all, he just has to hit me if it drops. Yep. So, what are you gonna do? One-shot? Well, yeah, okay. Didn't one-shot this time, but it was very close to getting a super.
Yeah.
The fact that I had to get hit to get my super.
Make Dragon Opportunity super both ways. Get hit and use pods.
Well, like, it still does less damage than Justin's as well.
And increase the... Yeah, increase the damage.
As a reminder that Lothar is a legendary who gets away with a lot of damage and has armor on their super. Doesn't have armor on their basic attacks, but has enhanced crit rate. But Dragon Armatrini can't have the same thing as him, apparently. One, she has armor, but he has crit. There's their extra gimmicks, you could say. While they both have a armor with super with their armor on their super. And yet, one does way less damage and doesn't even get to be used unless you get hurt first. And there's the mismatch. No mismatch, League Dropper.
Wow.
Lower their health.
Okay, my god.
And poke. Back to this stupid behavior.
Well, then we wait. But yeah.
Reminder, I'm pretty sure they're also running into other League Droppers. Just remember that. Who knows who wins that argument?
Yeah, true. And I think that the match just ended in a draw then. Pretty much they don't lose medals.
Could do the same. Could do the same. I just not attacking.
Yeah, which I still don't get. How did Emery mess up making the left side of your power chamber the most frequent character? How?
And the same goes for the attacks. I blocked and yep. Yeah.
Well.
Reminder that Justin gets his super twice a match as well.
Yep.
Nothing. They won't even move. And there's no such thing as overkill damage either.
Nope. Never would be.
Last match. The last one. And that's about it. It's the last match and that's about it. We did our stuff, we checked what our rewards were. But we can clearly tell, because of Enway's stupidity, that we will have the usual problem with ranked being a cesspool of nothing great.
Yep.
Or at least finish the mission if this isn't someone that's not supposed to be there. Okay, can I at least get my damage? Need some damage at least. Oh, of course. I did not cancel in time.
Sad.
Sure, yep. 9. Rocky. Yep, not having a breaker trap. Not good enough of a breaker trap. Yes, good. He got knocked back. And then he doesn't rotate. Yep. Continue it in your face. I don't know if I can really have Genshin be played. Really? They spent 8. Big up. No. Away with you. And fine, they took the risk. They just ran in and pressed it. I should just let it continue. Flip the table! No! I don't feel like having to deal with Legacy Wars anymore today, that's the thing.
Legacy Wars
I feel like he's, whatever he did there, I don't think it was on purpose. Pretty sure he, okay, whatever he was doing there, it was on purpose. He was messing around. If
so
you actually,
do, basically.
But he could have easily just ran in and done the usual Justin stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of these out of the mission area so it's easier to see things. And then, yeah. Because I don't think I can bother with Zen on Zero or Genshin right now because the computer hates it if it's on both monitors at the same time and it will likely crash the graphics card.
Makes sense. Fair enough.
New World Order, it's just Guilty Gear, but no. Anyway, we went back to the usual casual Tuesdays beginning, but I am done with this dumb thing right now. So,
Yep.
yeah. What do we have here? What do we have? Yeah, about average. Don't know who decided what to watch, but clearly we got multiple people being silent. That's all I can say. There's a decent amount of viewers, but Unrelenting and Mr. Playlist decided they wanted to be the only one speaking. Anyway, it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we did what we needed to for today. Thank you for those that joined, but people can just watch. They don't have to speak. So fair enough. Thank you for those that joined. I will see you whenever the next video stream or whenever that is. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.